Alright, here we are with our little 41,000 mile 91 Ford Aerostar all-wheel drive. And you can see the reflection of these lights behind me, how shiny this paint is. It's kind of hard to get this one in photo and show you the depth and gloss on it, but just going to show you all the videos, or show you all the lights that are working. I'm going to make sure all the bulbs are going. It is running in here, so you can run it nice and smooth. So we'll do a little bit of a drive. You know, there's not a whole lot of electricals to show in this, you know, but you have to deal with the ding in there for a second. But all the windows roll up really nice and smooth. I mean, you don't have any hang-ups or tough rolls. But all the gauges are working. They all light up nice and bright. I mean, this truck is, this van really is. I mean, it's perfect. You know, it's got the V6 motor with the overdrive. Look at the hazards off here. The hazards are kind of located down here, but I'll have to show you. I don't think I showed you before, but how. Try to see if you can get a little more light in on that. But how those pedals are perfect. There's no wear at all on those. So we're belted in, and I mean, you know, the belts all retract perfect. You know, that's kind of hard to find nowadays. You can hear the blower motor, nice and smooth. But we'll get going up on this hill here. I'll go ahead and put it in neutral, put the e-brake on, so you can see all those goods working. I mean, this thing needs nothing. I mean, it handles just as good as it did off the showroom floor. So we'll put it in neutral, crank that e-brake on, and you can see we're not moving. You know, no foot's on the pedal. Let off the e-brake and away we go. So all that works good. You know, it does have the rear wiper. Let's see here, get ready to go. So we'll do a little bit of a drive, just city driving, so you can see it. It's got no rattles or nothing. I mean, it's just squeak free, solid as can be. And then we'll, you know, it is rush hour traffic, but we'll try to get on the freeway and open her up a little bit. But you know, trust me, it performs flawlessly. There's a little pothole. That's at 35 miles an hour. Here's some more. 45. I'm gonna floor it a little bit. This thing gets up and scoots. And that's 55. It just soaks them up. Go ahead and adjust my mirrors. But you know, everything works on it. It's got AC. It's extremely cold right now. I mean, you can see how foggy it is and stuff. I can't tell if it's pulling in cold outside air or AC, but just plan that maybe it needs to have the AC, you know, updated, just since it is a 91. But we're going up this hill, pretty good grade. We're at 45. I'm going to go ahead and hammer down. That's to the floor, you know, going up a steep hill. So when you stomp on the brakes on this thing, I mean, they just go nice and straight. There's no fading, pulsating, or anything like that. But I sure hope when I get on the freeway that there's not a bunch of people. Hopefully I can kind of wait for a window and try to give you guys the best experience. I appreciate you guys riding shotgun with me here. You know, I know it might be kind of tedious or boring. I hope I don't bore you guys to death, but just want to show you guys, I mean, especially on, you know, unique automobiles like this. It just, I mean, you know, some people might laugh at me calling a 91 Ford Aerostar all-wheel drive rare or hard to find, but a one owner of 41,000 miles, I mean, the all-wheel drives are just hard to find anyway. But it really is. It's got a nice sounding factory stereo, you know, it doesn't have CD or nothing like that. But we'll get cranking here and just medium throttle. I mean, it's got a nice little torque on this thing. I mean, this thing doesn't lack for power at all. I mean, it just goes right up the hill. Let's see, we'll get the wipers going, get them cranking good. And then it's got the rear wiper here. You can kind of see it in the rear mirror there. But get the heat going a little bit for you, and then it's got the green light here. Hopefully it is rush hour traffic. I probably should have picked a better time to go. But it's going to be no reserve. It's going to be a 7-day auction, so you know, highest bid will win. You know, it's got a clean Washington State title. You know, one owner. Boy, it sure is foggy out here. You can't see nothing. But I mean, you can see. I mean, my hands are. It's just as straight as can be. It's an outstanding van. But if you guys would like a separate video of something I missed or some pictures, please definitely let me know. You know, hopefully you could see, it was tough for me on the other video to get underneath and show you how clean it is, but hopefully you guys can see in the pictures that, I mean, it's just absolutely spotless underneath the floorboards of this thing, and, you know, around the rear end where you can see all the original decals and markings and stuff like that. I mean, you know, to go, you know, how old is this thing now? It's going to be, you know, 23 years old. So, I mean, really amazing condition. I mean, you know, paint's got nice deep shine to it. There's no clear coat peeling off or anything, or any accidents. And the miles are 41,000. You know, just clicked over 41,900 with you guys riding with me. And you know, those are, you know, shown in the auto check history report that we can email to you guys. So if you want a copy of that, you know, it's the same thing that eBay uses. We can get that over to you. So here we're going to get going on the freeway a little bit. Probably only going to be able to get up to 50, 55. I'm going to floor it for you so you can see how this thing gets. I mean, it definitely... I mean, I've never actually driven a Ford Aerostar before, but this thing actually rips. I mean, it gets up and moves. And then being all-wheel drive, it's really cool. I mean, if you're out in the rain and you hammer down on it, it's just going to squat and go. If you should run into any, you know, going up the mountain, you know, carrying the family, or if you're doing it for work or just a commuter, I mean, it's just perfect. You don't got to worry about anything, don't switch anything in. And I mean, you can see at 55, we're just going right along. I'm going to floor it again so you can see it climb. I mean, it's now in overdrive. You know, I just stop it. I'm going to hammer on the brakes. It's just nice and straight. You know, it's this thing absolutely drives perfect. I mean, there's no slop in the steering, no play. There's nothing with the brakes. There's nothing with the motor. There's no smoking, ticking. I mean, this is a jump in and go. It's got a fresh oil change, and you know, continue your 3,000 to 5,000 miles whenever you do oil changes. And you know, just your routine maintenance. I mean, the tires are brand new. It's just ready to perform for you. And I think it's going to be a screaming deal, especially if you've been looking for one of these. This is going to be a heck of a find. I don't think we'll ever find another one come up on eBay or anywhere. You go around this corner, you'll see it's just nice and tight, no body roll. I'm going to floor it. We're going to hammer down and we're at. But all right, everybody, good luck. This is going to be going to no reserve.